When Hermione talked about Amortentia, the love potion, she said that it smells different to each person, according to what attracts them. Hers smelt like freshly mown grass, new parchment and spearmint toothpaste. What do you think yours would smell like? Rain, coffee, and fresh laundry. That fresh laundry smell coming from the dryer all warm. Fantastic. Even right out of the washer too. Both smells are wonderful. I don't know what the smell is exactly. The best I can say is autumn decomposition. When you go into the forest late autumn, all of the leaves have fallen of the trees and are starting to decompose on the ground. It's such an earthy, full, wholesome smell. Every time I smell that, I am instantly transported back to time spent camping as a child. Freshly baked bread, or any kind of pastry. I live next to a bakery and every morning around 4 or 5 they start baking bread for the day, so I wake up every morning with the warm smell of fresh bread. It's amazing. My God, I would be so fat if I lived near a bakery. There was one downstairs from my old gym and I can't tell you how many times I've rewarded myself after a particularly difficult workout with something delicious. It was a curse. Started making bread. Can confirm. Fat ass. Smoke, not like house fire smoke, but coming home one cold winter day to a house that smoke billowing out of the chimney, and then when you get inside there is a calm, warm fire waiting for you. Duck me right now. That escalated quickly. Saw you username, Dijkstra is likely to be in Series 2 of The Witcher and I'm so ready. The mathematician. Not ahead of Redanian intelligence. Damn, I was getting excited. Yeah, was hoping for some sweet sorting algorithm action. Crisp forest air in the morning, the ocean, and coconuts. Anything like that would have me head over heels. Honestly, a girl that smells like coconuts has already won me over. I use coconut scented laundry liquid thing. I'm a guy though. Wanna gay up? This is the content I'm here for. Then you may like her suddenly gay. Here's comes the identity crisis. No crisis here. The ocean. I've always lived within a 10-minute drive of it, and I love it, skiing, fishing, swimming, or just lounging on an island. I don't know how I'd deal if I lived too far away from it, or didn't have some kind of a boat. I love the ocean. This is honestly refreshing. I've wanted to live near the ocean my whole life, and every time I mention it there's always someone who says, well, I live near the ocean, and you get tired of it quick. It sucks. I still disagree that it'd get old. Those people are ungrateful buttholes and they are incorrect. The ocean never gets old, ever. It just calmly keeps on keeping on, and it reminds you to do the same. I live not far from about 10 different beaches, Australian, and I feel very, very wrong when I'm inland. I think it depends on who you are. My boyfriend and I both grew up next to the ocean and I absolutely adore everything about it, whereas he never liked it much. Now we live next to the mountains and he is in heaven while I miss the beach. American West Coast allows you to have both within 2 hours of each other. Smile. Old books, new board games, and fresh-baked cookies. Not gonna lie, but the old book smell is so distinct and very nostalgic for me some reason. I think of it as unique because it's associated with so many memories unrelated to the smell, and often unrelated to our own lives. You've smelled that without realizing it while flying on dragons, fighting other post-apocalyptic survivors, or walking side by side with figures of history. Maybe reading doesn't create smell associations the way first-hand experience does, but I wouldn't be surprised if, one day, we find out the two phenomena are related. Based off of that idea, the smell of a book carries more memories for the avid reader than perhaps any smell could for anyone else. Hermione Granger. Soap. All long-term guys in my life either use the same soap or they just naturally smell clean. I don't quite understand it myself. For me, I think there is nothing better when my husband comes in from the fields all hot and sweaty, and just smelling like a man in general. He hates it, and can't understand why I'm so attracted to him at those times. In the wild, those would be seen as traits of a good worker, so your brain wants you to get jiggy with it and pass on your genes. This is the wild. 2 words, garlic bread. Edit, I didn't expect this to be this popular, And 2 words smell like new cards and maple syrup. That was 4 words. Technically 3 words and a number. You got me on a technicality. Take them away, bailiff. Fresh coffee, cut grass, and the smell of the bed in the morning when it's still a little dark and you have nowhere to go. The corn chip smell of my dog's feetsies in the morning when I know I have the time to do what I please and all I want to do is stay in bed with her. In addition, that smell of bed in the morning. I'm glad I'm not the only one with a corn chip scented dog. My dog's feet smell like corn chips too. Apparently it's a bacteria that causes it, but it's not harmful. You know that flowery perfume smell left over on your body from hanging out with a girl you like? That shit. No, I don't frown. Rip us. Garlic and onions cooking in a pan with butter, the crisp clean air during a heavy snowstorm, and the smell after you open up a fresh pack of trading cards. Upvoted for the addictive scent of fresh trading card packs. My husband. I don't know what it is, but I love his smell. My girlfriend sometimes wears a vanilla perfume that drives me crazy. I once told her how it was my favorite of her perfumes. Turns out it was just her dry shampoo. Edit, a few people have asked which brand, I'm pretty sure it's this one. But I'm a boy, so the 100 cans of stuff in the bathroom all look the same to me. Edit 2, other one might not be right, I've just found this imgur.com in the bathroom. She definitely used to have the other brand. Not sure which she used when I noticed the vanilla. Edit 3, online pic of Edit 2 because it doesn't want to load for some reason. This question makes me both happy and sad. But my answer is brand new DVD case. A field of wheat on a damp morning. And asphalt on a hot summer day. I love the smell of asphalt after a rain on a hot summer day. Teresa's certain smell in the city of La Plata, Buenos Aires, Argentina in the spring when the jacaranda and jasmine bloom that I find so appealing. Especially getting off of a city bus from the city in the north and that aromatic air just hits you. Euphoric. The city buses here are vastly different, they never get me off. Coffee, lavender, rain on cement, and that sleepy smell my dog has after he's been curled up sleeping. It's weird because I love fresh lavender but can't stand almost all lavender scented stuff. Same with cherry, but somehow I like fake strawberry. Fake cherry is probably the most disgusting flavor regularly put in food on purpose. When I'm around my so, I don't notice the smell of the products he uses. But when I first walk into a room he's in, it can be pitch black but I know he's there. It would smell like Old Spice. This is an excellent AskReddit question and I really hope it gains traction. For myself, well, I'm not sure. There is this specific Victoria's Secret perfume that's been around for a long time and I find it intoxicating. So I'd say that perfume, the smell of the ocean, and the smell of fresh laundry for me. Smile. Edit, really appreciate all the responses. Gonna take my lady shopping and investigate all those different suggestions until I find that elusive scent. And then I'll buy her a ton of it. Just an advice. Buy the perfume you're talking about. And save it, you'll be happy for it when it's not being sold anymore. If it's alcohol based, it will eventually spoil and smell low-key rancid though. Frown. Try storing it in the freezer. Should slow down the process. It's probably the actual scent molecules oxidizing rather than the alcohol carrier. For example, aldehydes will oxidize over time to carboxylic acids, and many of those smell bad. The scent of your significant other after they just showered, the smoky smell in the air at the onset of fall, old books, Irish whiskey, Pacific Ocean smell off Central California coast. My wife when she bakes bread. I also choose this guy's baking wife. We should send her a bouquet of flowers. Gingerbread, actual bread and a campfire.